Hi everyone, thank you for watching this video. My name is Kwan-Chi Ho, Sales Engineer of International Sales Department. Today, I'm very delighted to introduce you Holtek new product. We would like to go through 4 topics: wireless, home appliances, higher proximity, and music stream products. And firstly, let's look at wireless products. When we talk about wireless products, what comes to your mind? I guess the answer is very likely IoT, as everything now is all like to be connected. All the new designs would like to be remote controller. So today we would like to introduce a new product in 3 categories. Firstly is sub 1 GHz long transmit distance, and secondly 2.4 GHz standard working band and high data rate. And the third one is NFC near field communication product. Let's look at 2.4 GHz product first. Let's look at the matrix that we have: transmitter products, single way communication, and transceiver product, dual way communication. We have both IC products and MCU products. And for the module, we provide a transceiver product BM5602 module. Holtek 2.4 GHz product entirely fulfill the market need. And let's look at the highlights. What's the features? Firstly, it support FCC ETSI safety standard compliant. And secondly, the package format compatible with the market popular proprietary IC standard. And third one, the frequency hopping function that makes it avoid the interference in this crowded band. Let's look into the product detail of the transmitter product. It supports low voltage detector function, output power up to 8 dBm, and separate detail of BC5161. It supports E-fuse function. That is, you can use the parameter setting tool to set up the transmit power, the package format, this sort of parameters. In other words, this IC, it can work independently without a microcontroller. And while the BC5162, it is connected by I2C interface to the master controller. And with regard to the microcontroller product, 66F5132, the ROM size is 2K word, RAM size 64 byte, and double EEPROM 32 words. With this very rich resources, it is suitable for most of the applications. And what about the transceiver products feature? It supports a very great low power consumption. At sleep mode, it reached 0.95 microwatts power consumption. Output power up to 7 dBm, and the sensitivity is minus 97 dBm. And it also supports very rich interfaces. Look into the separate feature of each product. BC5602, it comes into a very small package size, a 16-pin QFN package. And for transceiver products, that it require very large memory size. So the 5652 is support 8K word ROM size, and the advanced one is support up to 16K word ROM size. And both of these 2 options, they all support display driver function and IAP firmware update function. We all know about the downside thinking and then with the modularized products. So let's look at the module products 5602. The size is 17 by 16 by 2 millimeter, and transmit power up to 7 dBA, sensitivity minus 97 dBA. SPI interface connect to the backlight master controller, and 6 data pipe that supports 6 channel in one band. For a 2.4 GHz product, that is very suitable for short range of short distance wireless control product like motorbike remote controller and the smart toilet. Next is about sub 1 GHz product. Holtek worked in this area for many years, so the portfolio now is already a big family. Lots of IC product and lots of the MCU products. And what's new today, we would like to introduce you a 68F2150, a very advanced level transmitter SoC solution. 2150 is support 8K words ROM size and 256 bytes RAM, and more importantly, the transmit power is up to 13 dBm. Compare with the existing solution that enhance the operating voltage and also enlarge the memory size, and the data transmit rate and the HIRC performance are all improved. Sub 1 GHz application is widely used in the household, like wall remote control, heating remote control, and ceiling fan remote control. These are the common application we see in the household, but we believe sub 1 GHz can be used in all areas. And next is about NFC reader IC. We'd like to introduce you a BC45B4523. And what's the feature of this IC? We all aware that this kind of products, the key point is about how many standards this IC can support. And we are very delighted to let our customers know it supports all the fundamental standards, ISO 14443, 3A and 3B, and also ISO 15693 standard. And going further, it also supports a very low power consumption at standby mode. Let's move on to the more details about this IC. It supports a very large size, 64 bytes, first in, first out output, and very large RF output current up to 250 milliamp to enhance the communication quality, LDO function, and SPI interface to connect to the backend master controller. Actually, NFC application is already widely used in our daily life for a lot of contactless products that NFC application. For example, smart door lock is NFC communication, and also table reader, ticket readers are also NFC application. And here we have 2.4 GHz, sub 1 GHz, and NFC reader products. With the IoT concept become more and more popular, we believe wireless products will be widely used in all areas. And for such a case, Holtek offer a very good solution, will be certainly your best partner. And secondly, let's look into home appliances. Home appliances is actually Holtek very important market segment. It stands with more than 30% sales performance. So to follow the market trend and to stay with the customer need, we continue to introduce new product. And today, we would like to introduce you three products, that is IR remote controller, microcontroller, and induction cooker MCU, and external driving atomizer MCU. Firstly, let's look at IR remote controller MCU 68F2420. It supports a very high accuracy oscillate. The tolerance is very high precision, only 0.4%. So you don't need an external resonator. And also a very high current output, up to 500 milliamp direct drive on the IR LED. And also it supports very wide operating voltage down to 1.8 volts to extend the battery life. For this kind of application, you don't require very large memory size. So this chip that is built in 1K word ROM size and 32 byte RAM size with LVR and a 9-bit timer carrier to make this chip powerful enough and very cost effective. In a household, we commonly see IR remote controller used in air conditioning remote controller and TV remote controller. These are the very typical example of this kind of application. But IR remote controller will certainly be used in more areas. To facilitate the design cycle and to save the engineer effort, Holtek introduced you the workshop that support 11 standard protocol to compatible with the market popular standard like NEC standard, JVC standard, Philips standard, and so on. And also the user can define their own protocol. The built-in key configuration and the LCD display configuration enrich the user interface, and with the built-in setting that it provides a very quick learning mode to support the secondary development. With the high integration and cost-saving thinking, we believe Holtek IR remote controller can be your best choice for this application. And next, let's have a look at the induction cooker. The induction cooker provides a very high power efficiency than ordinary traditional gas stove. In the meantime, it also provides better safety and good quality looking. And today, we are very delighted to introduce you the new generation SOC solution, HT45F0058 SOC solution. And let's look at the features. Firstly, it supports a built-in OVP coarse zero detection and a frequency generating circuit to reduce the EMI interference. And secondly, the built-in EEPROM can store the calibration parameters. In addition to the new features, that it also improve the RAM size up to 256 bytes, and the HIIC also improved to 16 megahertz. Let's look at more about the product details. It supports 4K word ROM size, and the 9-bit PVG module. It controls the external IGBT period to manage the output power, and comparator function that is for protection circuits such as surge protection. PGA function that calculate and maintain the output power. ADC and timer also built in as well. And last one, let's look at the external driving optimized MCU. Let's start from the application. For the application like humidifier, fragrance diffuser, medical use diffuser, on these applications are all sort of atomizer. When we talk about atomizer, we have to start with the self-driving type. The ordinary atomizer, the oscillator circuits are all self-driving type. It performs low efficiency and unstable and has heating problem, which is not a very ideal solution. So there is a marketplace for external driving type. The oscillator circuit of external driving type is given by the microcontroller, and the microcontroller also integrates the external components so that make the PCB size smaller than before. So in other words, it not only improves the performance but also reduce the BOM cost. With these features, we can simply speaking that make the production easier than before. So let's look at the highlights of these products that is built-in RGB LED remote controller. It built-in RGB LED direct drive and atomizer frequency controller to reduce the EMI interference. And the touch key support A key for water level detection. Going further to the microcontroller's detail, it supports 4K wall ROM, 256 byte RAM, 32 bytes double EEPROM with RTC function, timer, and ADC function. The rich resources give the users the design creativity and the flexibility. So here are the new product of home appliances field. In this field, Holtek will certainly continue to introduce new product to fulfill the market need. And next one, we are going to look at IR proximity application. The principle of this application is technically about two circuits. One is the IR drive circuit, and the other one is IR receiver circuit. And the change of the infrared light reflected by the object trigger on the controller. In this field, we would like to introduce you both MCU product and module products. Let's start from the application. Kitchen tap, bathroom tap, soap dispenser, trash bin. This application are very commonly can be seen in household and public place. But with the built-in IR proximity function that make these ordinary devices become smarter, convenient, hands-free, and better quality looking. Thinking of the product evolution, Holtek in the new generation building the touch key and also increase the memory size. Let's look at the highlights of this new series that integrates infrared circuits of both IR LED driver and the receiver circuit. A very wide range working voltage range to extend the battery life, and also a built-in H-bridge circuit to direct drive the external motor. Looking to the product details, it supports 4K wall zone and 192 bytes RAM and 32 bytes double EEPROM, timer, UI interface and 4 touch keys that very large resources make the user don't have to worry about the resource of their design. And next, let's look at the module products. The module products is certainly facilitates the design cycle and also make the product design simpler and more stable. So let's look at the highlights of the module product. Firstly, that is support extraordinary low power consumption. A very good standby mode power consumption, less than 33 microwatts, and adjustable detection distance depends on the customer need. And with the firmware work and the hardware filter, that it provides a very good noise immunity performance. Looking to the spec, is supply it support the working voltage is 3.3 volt, 5 volt, adjustable detection range 1 to 100 centimeter, a very rich interface UI or use the ordinary I/O, and the dimension is very small size, 17 by 10 by 7 millimeter. IR proximity not only provides you the convenience, hands-free, good quality looking, but it also provides you the energy saving. Now look at on the example, the mirror lights. When a person comes closer, it lights up for energy saving reason. And the smart lock keypad is the same case. When a person comes closer, it lights up. And the smart toilet is the same case. In this field, Holtek also provides the development workshop for user to give a platform that make user can do the parameter setting, signal monitoring, and programming on the platform to make the design easier than before. I think we just give you the example of where proximity MCU can be used, but when the devices become smarter and smarter, we believe it can certainly be used in more areas. And last one, let's look at the music stream product. I think you already noticed about the very colorful stream. What does that mean? It implies science, technology, reading, engineering, art, and math. That is the new concept of educational products to provide the children a culture of learning and fun. And music products play a very crucial, a very important role in the stream concept. And for music products, music stream, Holtek provides a 32 channel music MCU and the audio workshop. Let's look at the 32. Let's look at the MCU first. Listen, this melody of the electric piano and the speaking robot. These two applications are all about a melody synthesis, and all you need for this kind of application is Holtek powerful 32 channel music microcontroller. That is a Cortex 32-bit ARM-based products. And what makes this product so powerful? Firstly, that is a built-in 32-bit MIDI engine and data flash ROM to store the audio data, and built-in 16-bit DAC function to support a very high quality voice output. In addition to the music specific feature, that this chip also support a very large resources, very rich interfaces, and timer, ADC function, and PDMA by 6 channel function. So that is, this series is a very high integration music product. And next, let's look at the audio workshop. The audio workshop is basically the combination of the EV board and the application software. It provides a very good user-friendly interface and very powerful editor function to make the user can edit the music, voice, sound, effect, a very personal style. So with the help with audio workshop, the user can do a very fast secondary development, and the online playback function makes the user to do the real-time emulation, and also they integrate multiple music timbres, and also that is very impressive, expandable. You can put in your own style music timbre. So with the help of Holtek Music MCU and the audio workshop, it is very suitable for all kinds of music product, such as music drum and electric drum and electric piano and all kinds of music instruments. We believe with Holtek solution, it is the best competence and tool for your music application. Holtek Music MCU and its audio workshop is certainly your best solution for your music products. We hope today's introduction give you a good view about string display and music products. That's the end of this today's introduction. Hope you enjoy this video. Thank you. Goodbye.